Mongolia 2023. 3,200 kilometers-ish in 12 days. What an unbelievable adventure. Here's the story of how it happened. Day 12, we kind of followed the river down through France, 264 k's with only 890 meters of climbing, so really flat, which was quite hard on the legs, but it meant we made quite good time, so we were only riding sort of 10 hours or so. And yeah, we did have a bit of a headwind, which was annoying because we'd been looking forward to a tailwind all week and it just never came for us. So yeah, that made it a bit tough, but we went through some nice places like Saarbrücken and Strasbourg, so really enjoyed that part of the world. And it was our last day of riding, so I fell apart again, which was a theme for like those 3 days. I was just absolutely wrecked, couldn't even push the pedals at the end of the day, didn't know where I was or anything. So yeah, just about made it in, which was, yeah, I was happy to get off my bike that day and know that we'd basically finished. The next day, 100k, we knew we could ride that, even if it took us 10 hours or whatever, which is obviously never going to do. You can run it in that. Yeah, we just knew that the trip was done and we'd had such an incredible experience, seen some beautiful parts of the world, even though it had been super challenging. But I think that's what you go for. Like, we hadn't gone expecting it to be easy. When you ride 2,000 miles in 12 days, you know you're going to be up against it for the majority of the trip. So yeah, rolled in there. We had a beautiful dinner in a little square in Sellestraat, which is like, if you've been to that part of the world, the buildings are all amazing, like Strasbourg, Sellestraat, all moving into Basel. Like, yeah, really nice architecture, really nice French vibe, beautiful meal cooked by the French, and then woke up the next morning ready to go.
Here we have a lesser spotted lamb wrestling with an egg.
Pretty much on cycle path all day today. All day. So up on that hill behind me, these are all vineyards. Bit of German Riesling. Probably not true, but they are vineyards. This is a dreamy spot. Dreamy. We've lost Lonnie. He loves a long cut, does that boy. Cannot read a map. Love him. I got to tell this story now, otherwise I'm going to forget. But basically, there was a sort of split in the road just back there, and Lonnie, of course, went the wrong way. And he went about a mile, of course, down some traffic lights, following two people who he thought were me and Jack, which they clearly weren't. It was two women on hybrids. So after 12 days of riding with us, Lonnie can't even tell if me and Jack are me and Jack or two women on hybrids. I wish I'd been there at the traffic lights when he realised it wasn't us. But he's back, and he's back doing what Lonnie does best. Every pocket of the scope field, possibly every orifice, is stuffed full of sugar. You'd think he's carrying it for everyone else, but Schofield don't share. So this is Saarbrücken. That's how I'm going to pronounce it. Very nice. It's got kind of Melbourne, Australian vibes, cycling along the river. Perfectly timed for that guy to go past. There! 120 k's of this path. Praise the Lord! After yesterday, this is dreamy. Drink. We are definitely in the most Frenchest of France. I kind of miss it from last year. I like France. Like the random middle bits. It's nice. We are surrounded by water. I feel like Kevin Costner in Waterworld. Yeah, the rapper's in the house. Gangsta Lan. Beautiful forest climb. We only have 1,000 meters of total climb today, and we got less than 300 left. We've probably still got 110k left of the ride, but it's gentle rolling at best. Making sure we get our daily cobbles in. Good day, canal fans. Welcome here to Friday afternoon on the canals, not a million miles away from Strasbourg. So we are 172 clicks into today, about 90 to go. And to be honest, right now, all is alarmingly well with the world. We've already got the cheek to talk about what we're going to have for dinner tonight. And, let me tell you, we've got a tailwind. We had to actually look up online what a tailwind was, because we felt this sensation and didn't know what it was. And it turns out it's when you get a gentle blowing from the rear. It's not something we've had before, and not a phrase I've heard for a very long time. So, good tidings. Strasbourg is totally popping. It is popping. Last evening ride. Tomorrow we only have a little morning jaunt. Need to savour every second. Tend to get sunshine in the evening. 2.5k to go. Soaking it in like a dream. There's Sherpa tensing. You're Sherpa tensing. Funky little street, this. Bit like you. I know it's old and queer. Oh, I can't put that in a video now.
Believe me.
called it day 12.5 because we knew we only had 100 and odd K. We basically rode 100K into the centre of Basel, got lunch with one of my uni friends, and she'd been looking after my camera bag for the trip because we were off to Roth straight away after, and I didn't really want to leave that in the car for 2 weeks, even though I'm sure it would have been fine. So we rode 100K, and then it was 10K back north to the airport, which we'd ridden past, and a bit of a faff to try and get, because the airport is a border, even so crossing from the Basel side to the French side is really difficult, and you have to go like through the terminal, but there's no road that does it, loads of fences, and yeah, so that was quite stressful at the end of a long 2 weeks of riding. But yeah, 110K all in, 250 meters of climbing. We basically laughed our way the whole day. We knew we'd finish, kind of reminiscing stories from the weeks, and yeah, it was quite a sensational experience. We'll be back next year. Next year's edition, we're going to take more people with us. So if you want to come for a few days, let me know. It'll be the end of May, we think, into early June. I've got a route. The route will remain a secret. If you decide to come, I'll let you know where to travel to and where to travel from. There'll be a vetting process because we will still be riding 250Ks a day for the most part.
Last roll out of the trip. The last day of the tour. Still actually not the most insignificant ride of all time. 107K is going to be all told, because we've got to go into Basel, back out to get the car. So yeah, 106.8K left to go. Party people. First almond croissant of the trip on the last day, can you believe it? The banks of Basel. There it is, F4. The Tour de France has the Champs-Élysées. The FA Cup has Wembley. Folia 2023 has Euro Airport Car Park F4. What a sight.
But yeah, that's my top level summary. Hopefully there's enough content that the trip sort of makes sense of how we were feeling, and my stills, because we saved the camera, so I got all the stills back. I still haven't edited them. We're now in October, the trip was in June. I still haven't been through the stills. I've got 4,500 to edit, so everything you see was probably edited from my phone, which was quite a cool thing to edit on the go from the phone. Really enjoyed that. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the top level summary. Hope it all makes sense, and we'll see you for next year's edition.